Our purpose is to copy all the files from this storage account to other different storage account. Here, some different name I am giving. Big data 508. This is my storage account. I will create it. This account is not available. Same under Suresh, I am going to add it. This is Suresh's resource groups. So here I have storage account. So we are using free trial only. Our resource group is Suresh and storage account name Big Data 508. The name is accepted. At the same time, I am enabling hierarchical namespace so that your account will be turned as a data lake storage Gen2 account. So whenever you are converting this, no need to disable soft delete options. Okay. But in some cases, strictly I need to go as a blob storage. Suppose Snowflake 2, I want to import data into my Azure storage. Snowflake directly won't allow you data lake. It needs blob storage. At that time, don't enable that. But for that, if you want to create a linked service, means you should disable soft delete options. Okay, both are important. Okay, we are creating now. Okay, it is ready. Just get into this. I will create some container. The container is my data. For now, it is empty container. Okay, I am not keeping any files. From the ADF, let's create a data set for this container. Data lake Gen2. Delimited text. First, let's go for first account, first storage account. What is our first storage account? So within that, new my data is the container. For that, I am creating data set first. DS var 1001 underscore new my data. Linked service is this one. So you are interested about all the files. Some files have headers, some files no headers. That's why no need to say first one as header here. The file path, only container name I am selecting. Okay. Data set 1 ready. I'm going to create a data set for second storage account. Data lake Gen2. Selecting delimited. But for the second, there is no linked service for it. You can create runtime. I'm saying plus new. This is the linked service for storage account second number 2. Big data 508. Auto integration runtime. I believe you have clarity about auto integration runtime. When to use. What is your answer? Yes. If data is publicly exposed and Azure has connector, your ADF has connected with it, then auto integration runtime. In the beginning of the ADF, sir, to connect with other clouds, you need to use self-hosted one. So it was the story before connectors. Now we have connectors. You can use auto integration runtime. So the subscription, storage account, big data 508 I am selected. Test the connection. Connection straight away successful because hierarchical namespace enabled. Then create. Linked service ready, that is placed here. And selecting the container, we created my data container. Now all prerequisites ready. This is input, this is output, but both are in different storage accounts. I will rename this. The name I am giving DS Big Data 508. Under that, my data. Just I renamed the name of the data set. Then come to the pipeline. Creating the pipeline. The pipeline name is full copy one. Copy data activity I am taking into this. Only two things, source and save. What is our source? Kumar from Kumar 1001 account, new my data. Okay. So simply here wildcard character, just a star is specified. Star indicates what? All files. So without using get metadata and for each we are trying to do that. Already here something star is specified. In the sync, I am giving output container. What is that output container? This. Remaining things I am not configuring anything. Here I did not use any get metadata or filter or for each, nothing. Simply in the copy, in the wildcard for the source, in the wildcard, already star is specified. Okay. Just observe what happens if I run this. Process started. That is in queue now. Before that, how many files we have in Kumar? Just open the container and check the number of files here. 10 files we have. Now check the status of your pipeline. Succeeded. Check your target storage account. Previously my data empty. Now all files copied. If you are expecting all the files, no need of get metadata. Because their star means all. That will take. Understood this. But I want to rename the files. I want to rename the file, or I want to add some tag, or I want to convert all the files into uppercase. At that moment, you need to work with each file. Got it. Observe this. This is case number 1, our work. Okay, let's go with I'm removing all the work, all the previous work from my data. You don't have option to select all the files at a time. Still one file is there. I just clean up my target content. One more process I want to show you. With for each same work we do. I am removing this copy, get metadata. Just taking get metadata first. You want all files or specific files? That's why don't give filter. Okay, directly you can give files. So after completion of get metadata only for each. First I am going to configure get metadata. Under settings. What is our input? More 1.0. Okay, this is input. What option you want? Under field list. Child items. Input ready. So for each input is from get metadata output. Come on, tell me configuration. Under settings. Here you have two options, sequential batch, which is default. No, default is batch. Batch value is 0. Batch 0 means single batch. Sorry, default batch value is 1. One batch means that is sequential. Understand? If you don't specify, that is. If you want to manually want to specify, select it. And items is input. Input is output of get metadata. Output of get metadata dot child items. Select. But for each me is a loop activity. Definitely you should have sub activity. At least one sub activity. Going to the sub activity. This sub activity is copy. I am giving sync here. Sorry, source first. Got it? Under wildcard path, I want to work with each item. That's why at the rate item dot sync my previous data set, which is my data. But here I don't have choice to convert that into uppercase or do some renaming activity. I don't have any choice here. So simply I am running this. Just look in a high level. Only two activities. Get metadata and for each. Just I am running the debug. Check what happens. So for each is started, for each that input is array. Array has 10 elements, 10 items. So that 10 iterations will be run. If all iterations completed, then only for each is complete. Already 5 iterations. Now look at for each status. For each complete succeeded means all iterations complete. Now check your target output. Just refresh. All files copied with same name. So without writing this get method and for each, the previous work is okay because you set a star, all files have been copied. But what I am expecting is I am expecting each file name should be in uppercase in the target. Okay. And also I want to do renaming activity with some other activity. So in our next task we will perform. So whatever the work you are seeing here, this is not required. This work is not required if you are expecting all files to be copied. If you want to apply any, if you want to eliminate any files, then you have to go with this between get metadata and for each you have to apply filter. Okay. So the next example we will see what is the importance of this get metadata and for each.